Before modern factories filled entire cities. Before industrial production reached global scale. Before safety engineering became a discipline. Human hands faced a simple reality. They were powerful, but fragile. The human hand is one of the most remarkable biological tools ever created. It can perform delicate surgery, operate complex machinery, create art, build structures, repair engines, write ideas, and transform the physical world. Yet despite its extraordinary capabilities, the hand remains vulnerable. A sharp edge, a broken piece of glass, a metal fragment, a utility knife, a moment of distraction. Sometimes that is all it takes. Throughout history, injuries to the hands have been among the most common workplace accidents. The reason is simple. Hands are constantly positioned near risk. They interact directly with tools, materials, machines, surfaces, and processes. They are often the first body part to encounter danger. For centuries, workers relied primarily on leather gloves for protection. These offered some defense against abrasion and rough materials. But sharp objects remained a significant threat. Industrialization intensified the challenge. Factories processed larger quantities of metal. Construction projects expanded. Manufacturing systems became faster. Machinery became more powerful. The opportunity for injury increased dramatically. Engineers and safety specialists began searching for better solutions. The goal was not to eliminate sharp objects. Many industries depend upon them. The goal was to reduce the consequences of contact. This challenge introduced an important engineering principle. Protection does not always require stopping danger completely. Sometimes protection means managing risk effectively. Cut-resistant gloves were developed around this idea. At first glance, these gloves appear similar to ordinary work gloves. But their internal structure tells a different story. Modern cut-resistant gloves often incorporate advanced materials specifically engineered to resist cutting forces. Materials such as high-performance polyethylene fibers, engineered synthetic yarns, fiberglass reinforcements, steel fibers, aramid-based materials, and complex composite structures. These materials are selected because of their unique mechanical properties. When a blade contacts ordinary fabric, the edge concentrates force into a small area. The material separates, the cut progresses, the barrier fails. Cut-resistant materials behave differently. Their fibers distribute force across larger areas. They resist separation, they absorb energy, they reduce penetration. The objective is not necessarily to make cutting impossible. The objective is to make cutting significantly more difficult. And in many situations, a fraction of a second can make an enormous difference. The science behind cutting is surprisingly complex. A blade does not simply slice through material. It concentrates pressure. The sharper the edge, the smaller the contact area. The smaller the contact area, the greater the pressure applied to the surface. This principle explains why sharp tools are effective, and why protective equipment must be carefully engineered. Modern cut-resistant gloves use material science to interrupt this process. Instead of allowing force to focus on a single point, the glove spreads that force across thousands of fibers. The blade encounters resistance repeatedly. Energy is dissipated. Momentum is reduced. Risk decreases. To evaluate performance, safety organizations developed standardized testing systems. These tests measure resistance to cutting forces under controlled conditions. Manufacturers classify gloves according to protection levels. Different industries require different levels of defense. A food processing worker handling knives may require one solution. A glass manufacturer may require another. A metal fabricator may need even greater protection. Engineering adapts to context. No single design solves every problem. This flexibility has allowed cut-resistant gloves to become essential across numerous industries. Construction, automotive manufacturing, metalworking, glass production, warehousing, logistics, food processing, recycling operations, energy infrastructure, and countless others. Wherever sharp materials exist, hand protection becomes a priority. Yet protection alone is not enough. Workers must also maintain dexterity. A glove that prevents injury but prevents movement is not practical. This creates a design challenge. Engineers must balance safety with usability. Protection with comfort, strength with flexibility. The best safety equipment often succeeds because people are willing to wear it consistently. A protective device ignored provides no protection at all. Modern glove design reflects this reality. Manufacturers invest heavily in ergonomics, breathability, grip performance, comfort, fit, and long-term usability. Because safety depends not only on engineering, but on human behavior, psychology plays an important role here. When workers trust their equipment, confidence increases. Attention improves. Tasks can be performed more effectively. However, responsible safety systems also recognize a potential risk. Overconfidence. Protective equipment reduces danger. It does not eliminate danger. This distinction is critical. Cut-resistant gloves are not invincible. Sharp objects remain sharp, machines remain powerful, hazards remain real. The gloves function as part of a broader safety strategy. Training, procedures, awareness, equipment, and discipline. Together they create protection. This systems-based approach appears throughout modern engineering. Rarely does one solution solve everything. Instead, multiple layers work together. Each layer reduces risk. Each layer strengthens reliability. Each layer contributes to a safer outcome. Cut-resistant gloves represent one of those layers. A small technology with a significant impact. Most people never think about the millions of hands protected each day. They do not see the accidents that never happen, the injuries prevented, the mistakes mitigated, the moments where a glove transformed a potential emergency into a harmless incident. This is the paradox of successful safety technology. Its greatest achievements are often invisible. Failure attracts attention, prevention does not. Yet prevention shapes the modern world. Factories operate more safely, construction sites become more reliable, workers return home with fewer injuries. Industries become more sustainable, and all of this emerges from countless small improvements. Among them, a glove. A simple object, designed not to stop work, but to make work safer. And beneath the materials, beneath the fibers, beneath the engineering, cut-resistant gloves reveal a larger truth. Human progress has always involved risk. We build, we create, we manufacture, we explore, we transform the world around us. But progress becomes meaningful only when people remain protected while pursuing it. That is the purpose of safety engineering, not to eliminate achievement, but to preserve the hands that make achievement possible. Because every machine begins with human hands. Every structure begins with human hands. Every invention begins with human hands. And protecting those hands remains one of the most important challenges ever solved. A challenge met not by strength alone, but by intelligence, design, and engineering.